I'll start with the identification tag on the side. Here you can find the manufacturer, the date it was manufactured, your VIN number. You got tire sizes and pressures, and gross weights. Up top is your cargo carrying weight, and also has your VIN number. Two 30-pound propane tanks with selector in the middle. The arrow points to which tank is going to be feeding. There is a little gauge here that tells you when you have pressure. It goes from green to, or red to green. Up front is your breakaway. This key, when pulled out, when your batteries are hooked up, it does activate your brakes. So one thing to consider, if this thing is left out for an extended period of time, it can damage your brakes. So make sure that key stays in. Front is your battery. These aren't maintenance-free batteries. You may have to add water to them at some point. When you're not using your unit, I would disconnect it. There is a disconnect on this. And for winter storage, I would take it out and put it somewhere warm. Your spare tires up front. And the crank, you just crank this one down. Up and down for your landing gear. Your battery disconnect is there. So I'll show you there's two different jacks on this unit, or cranks I mean. One crank, so if you look through the hole, you probably can't make it out, but just past this front propane tank, you can see a little shaft sticking out. If you have problems, if you don't have power, you can manually crank this landing gear up and down. I'll show you which crank that is for. Your water system is here. Up top you have a hot and cold for outside. You could use it as a shower. It's got a spray hose with a quick connect. You have a bypass for your hot water heater. You'll want this to use this when you winterize. You don't want antifreeze going into your hot water heater. So you'll bypass it then. And there is a little wiring harness for a solar panel if you ever decide you want to go get a solar panel. Tank flush is for your black water, or for your black tank if you want to flush it. If you are going to be using your flush, make sure that you have your black tank open, or it just fills your tank up. You have coax cables for ins, satellite, auxiliary, and cable. You can turn it on and off your water pump here. Sanitize and winterize. So if you're going to be winterizing, you got these two valves here. What you're going to want to do is you're going to turn these valves to whatever you want to do. So if you're going to be, say, filling your tank up, turn your valves to that position, stick your garden hose on there, and turn it on, and it fills your water tank. Once your tank is full and you go to your campsite, that's called dry camp. You have water on board, so you're going to switch your valves to this, to that, and then you turn your pump on, which there's another button inside to turn your pump on, and then you're good to go for dry camping. So that means dry camping is when you take water with you, or you're using your tank water. City water connect, turn your valves that way, put your garden hose in, and turn your water on, and you're good to go. Winterizing is the same as city water connect, but you hook up your hose to this one because it's the winterization side. So you hook your hose up to that. Valves are the same. Turn your pump on, and you can suck your antifreeze through your system. And sanitize is the same thing, but you just gotta put your valves like that there. And then you have your sewer valves there. They're all labeled, and then your sewer dump is just underneath here. Underneath your slide, there's a couple arms. Just make sure those stay clean. Everything should run smoothly. Your furnace intake and exhaust is there. One thing to remember, that gets really hot, so don't store anything in front of it. You have your 50 amp plug, so your short cord plugs into that. There's a gray water holding tank, so another sewer dump here. Compartment at the back. Your ladder. Good idea to inspect your roof once a year, just to make sure you don't have any rips or tears or crack sealant. There is a backup camera installed on this unit, and the monitor is inside. I'll show you that when we get in there. You have receiver, and the weights are on there, and it's also got the wiring harness here. I think it's a 4 pin. Your electric stabilizers at the back here, up and down. Outside kitchen. You have the gas grill here. The gas line is in the drawer here. And right there is your quick connect for your gas. Underneath this, there's a low point drain. Those drains, you can open those up after you winterize at the end of the year. It's just kind of the lowest part of the water system. You'll just get the last little bit of water out. And then you got a sink. You can check your levels in your tank just for the sink here, back here. Light switches. There's a place to mount a TV if you like. There is a backing here, so if you wanted to put a TV mount there, and then you have your coax cable and your power outlet there. Here you have a nice sized fridge. The low point drain underneath here is your water drain, so for your fresh water you can drain it there. Your hot water heater. It is electric 110 and propane. The only thing that you really need to know back here is the plug that goes into the drain here. All the controls are on the inside. The vent right above that is your fridge vent. All the controls are on the inside, so there's no reason to go in there. This little hose sticking out here is for condensation, so that has to be left sticking out. You don't want that leaking inside. On your wheels, the center caps pull off. You can grease your wheel bearings on these, and it's a good idea to give it a couple pumps, 1 or 2 pumps a year. Not too much, but a little bit's good. There is your vent for your range. There's a little flapper there. There's 2 little clips that you have to unclip if you want to exhaust out of it. Speaker on each side of the step. The light is a light that just is underneath the stairway, I believe. That one. Can't see it right now. And so here's your cranks. This crank here is for your landing gear. This one here is for your spare tire. There's a place to mount or put a TV out here too. This is output. If you wanted to put a TV outside, and then you got your power out there. An extra spot to put propane tank, and you have your power awning there. So we'll go inside and I'll show you where all the stuff is inside.